Hello chat, hello chat. Hope you guys can hear me. This is coding every day till I can build a full stack application. Welcome back, welcome everybody. So, give me a second. So yeah, as you heard, building a full stack application. Oh my, you can tell I'm tired just by the way I'm talking, but it's okay. What we do have planned today is actually just JavaScript. So I think by the end of today, I want to finish the cookie consent app. I think, right, if it's possible. So yeah, that's that. Why is it not going to the live? It's okay. Alright, it is what it is. I'm gonna start by opening up chat on the phone so I can see what you guys say. Alright, chat is pulled up. I think for today's stream, yeah, I'm gonna be doing the JavaScript thingy. Tomorrow is gonna be more in depth of what I actually have planned for the channel and for myself. I've been thinking a lot, and I'll let you guys know what I think, what I've been thinking about tomorrow and tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be more personalized, but I'm still gonna code, of course. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna start.
Form, there's no button, and I've taken away the little bit of form validation that we put right there. And here is a challenge for you. I want you to add a submit button to the form and also make all of the inputs compulsory. So that's the name, email, and password inputs that should all get that sorted out. Fine. So I'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, so hopefully you managed to get that working just fine. So let's deal with the button first. So down here at the bottom of the form, all we need to do is add a button element. Now, if you did this with an input type, I don't mind at all. Perfectly good way of doing it. I'm going to use a button and I'm going to give it the type of submit just as that little extra visual clue to anybody reading the code. Let's just put submit in there, hit save, and we have got our button. And now let's make all of these fields compulsory. So we can just do that using the required attribute. So I just need that once inside each input. Now I'm putting it right here at the end of the input after all of this type ID name placeholder. It doesn't actually matter where it goes. For me, it's a little bit neater to have it at the end. It's just kind of where I expect to see it if it exists. Right, let's hit save. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit submit. And what I'm seeing is a prompt to fill in the name field. Again, you'll have to pause to see it. I'll put in my name. I'll hit submit again. I'm now seeing a prompt to put in my email. I'm just going to put a few letters in here. And again, I'll press submit. Something jumble of letters, HTML. Let's take a look at a few more validation attributes. So far, we have seen required, but there are quite a lot more, and we're going to check out some of the common ones. Now, I've made a few changes to our form. So now it's more about some questions to ask on sign up. We have choose a username, how old are you, and a country code. Okay, let's start with the username and say we only want usernames longer than 2 characters. Well, we can do that with an attribute called min-length. And I'll set min length to 2. Now I'll hit save, and now when I come in here and I write just 1 letter and hit submit, I get a prompt saying, please lengthen this text to 2 characters or more. You're currently using 1 character. Now Scrimba doesn't actually record that prompt, so you probably can't see it. So pause now and just give that a try for yourself. Now, likewise, we don't want our usernames to be too long, so I'm going to come in here and give this the max length attribute. Now, look what happens when I try and type in more than 7 characters. It just stops at 7. I can type what I want, but nothing more comes out. And I'm not getting any warning there, it just stops. Okay, let's come down to how old are you? Because there's something very similar that we can do with numbers. We don't want astronauts under 21, and also we should set an upper age limit. But we want to future-proof this, and people are living longer, so let's say 120 years old is the max age for astronaut training. So here's a challenge for you. I want you to add attributes to this input where we capture the astronaut's age, and we can do that with the attributes min and max. So use min and max to make sure that only ages of 21 and over and 120 and under can be inputted. Pause now and get that sorted. Okay, so set to 100. Warning, value must be greater than or equal to 21. So if you struggled with the challenge for any reason, you can pause now and run my code and you should see the warning. And let's go higher than 120. And so just to recap, we've got min and max for when the type is number. And then if we scroll up, we've got min length and max length for when the type is text. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you is the most complex. We can also add a pattern attribute, and this specifies a pattern that the entered data needs to follow. Now, in a way, we've already done that in a basic sense. We've seen how here, for example, we can make sure that only numbers are inputted. But imagine we want something more complex and more specific. Well, for that, we need a custom validation pattern. Let's take this username as an example. I want to make sure the username has no special characters like the exclamation mark or the @ symbol, and so I'm going to add a pattern attribute. Okay, that looks pretty weird, so let's break it down. Inside these square brackets, we've got the allowed characters. So we've got A to Z lowercase, we've got A to Z uppercase, and we've got the numbers 0 to 9. Now, this plus symbol outside of the square brackets means we're allowing a string of any length. If we were to remove the plus symbol, it would limit us to just one character. So let's save and give it a try. So I'll come in here with my name, I'll hit submit, and that works. I'm now getting the error that I haven't filled in the age field. So now I'll add an exclamation mark to my name, and when I hit submit, I see the prompt, please match the format requested. Now again, this is not recorded by Scrimba, so do pause and try that for yourself. And what you'll notice is that the message we get, please match the format requested, is not telling us specifically there's a problem with the exclamation mark. So for good UX, we would need to clarify with the instruction, choose a username, use letters A to Z and numbers 0 to 9, because the warnings we get from the browser are too generic. Now, the syntax that we've used here with this pattern is called a regular expression, and you'll often hear it shortened to regex. And this is an advanced feature that you are not expected to know at this stage in your career. In fact, lots of experienced devs hate regex and find it a really scary topic. But luckily, there are loads of pre-written examples floating around the internet, and you can usually find one that fits your purpose without having to write it yourself from scratch. And now AI is also very, very good at creating regular expressions as well, so that can be a big help. Okay, it is time for a challenge. If we come down here to this country code input, and what I'm going to set you here is a Google challenge, because as I say, no new devs know custom validation patterns, and nor do many experienced devs. So I want you to make sure users can only input a 3-character country code. These can be lower or uppercase, but must be exactly 3 characters in length and no special characters or numbers. So for example, USA, FRA for France, GBR for Great Britain, SWE for Sweden, these are all correct, but US with 2 letters, UK with 2 letters, AB1 with a number, and exclamation mark USA, all of those would fail. And just to reiterate, I'm not expecting you to know how to do this or be able to work it out from the pattern that we've seen up here. I am expecting you to be able to find the answer pretty easily when you search online or use AI. Okay, pause now and get that challenge sorted.
Okay, so okay, this is what's happening. I'm trying to stream. It's almost midnight. I'm passing out mid lesson just from football. I cannot keep my eyes open. I've passed out through this half of this course. Like after here, I don't know what bro talked about the rest of the days. So this is what's gonna happen, right? This stream, I'm not gonna stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream. I don't have the internet. I don't think I have the strength to. It's unfortunate because I had the whole day and I would have done that during the day, but now I know. So tomorrow stream, because I didn't even understand what bro said. My eyes, they're dying, bro. What's gonna happen is I have a timetable of when we're gonna stream so it can be consistent. Tomorrow's a Friday. We're heading into February. By February, let's see. Where do I wanna be at? Cause bro, I wanna work on a tight schedule. I wanna work like I'm on a mission. So I don't wanna dilly-dally over here. Like it's all rainbows and sunshine, because it's not. Alright, so click the consent we're time, bro. We can finish this by tomorrow. 16 more. This we're gonna finish it by tomorrow. This we can finish it in 2 days. Or even a day. So we can finish it either on Sunday or Monday. This is gonna be done by probably Wednesday. Somewhere along there. Mini project. It's just like this one. 2726. Yeah, this can take 2 days or even a day. Depends on how long I stream. So technically, so let's add. This is 2. This is tomorrow. So 1. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay, in the middle of this, we need to build a project. I feel like we need to build a we need to build a login page, so that when it actually works, you can use databases and the API and whatever, bro, to just make the whole login page thing. But my Scribble subscription, bro, it's about to end. This is probably gonna take a while, maybe 15 hours. No, it might not, low-key. It might take a week. React. My subscription ends like here. We could make it. We could barely make it. We have this and then we have this, so 2 weeks for React. Ooh, that's insane. All right, so this should take us 1, 3, 3 again. I mean 2, so that's 5. And this is 2, so that's 7. These should take us a week. This project, I don't know, might take us a day. It just depends on how difficult it is. So let's just say a week and a half. So starting today, next week Friday or Thursday, we should be done with this. So somewhere around here. Or let's give it until Sunday. We should be done with this. That's good. So since I'm sleepy, sorry. I'm mad at myself for not being wise and making the right decisions. But it's not okay. Now I know what to do. So yeah, I'm gonna get onto where we were at, bro. Streaming in the morning and then doing the rest of what I have to do in the evening. I'm even talking slow, bro. It's because I'm sleeping. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Disappointing stream, I know. I'm disappointed too. Not even an hour in, bro. Promise you guys tomorrow it's gonna be a good stream. I'm mad at myself. I'll upload this just to, you know, this is like documenting. It's not really for followers or anything or subscribers. I wouldn't mind, but it's documenting doing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning.